Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, today we've got some huge news coming out of the world of tech. In a surprise turn of events, NVIDIA, a company best known for its graphics cards and AI technology, has officially overtaken Apple to become the world's largest company by market value. Yup, you heard that right, NVIDIA, the same company that powers your gaming PC and is helping push forward AI tech, is now number one. Now, this is big. It's not something you see happen every day. I mean, Apple has been at the top of the tech world for years. But what made this shift happen? How did NVIDIA, a company that started off just making graphics cards, pull off such a massive upset? Let's dive into the details, crunch the numbers, and break it all down. Before we dive into the market data, let's quickly refresh our memory about who these two tech giants are. Apple, as we know, has been the crown jewel of the tech world for the better part of the last 2 decades. The company is responsible for iconic products like the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. They've set the standard for sleek, high-end consumer tech, and their business model revolves around a mix of hardware sales, software services, and content subscriptions. Apple has created a complete ecosystem where each product works seamlessly with the others. The iPhone is still the top-selling phone in the world, and the MacBook and iPad continue to dominate the productivity space. And then there's the Apple Watch, which has single-handedly revolutionized the wearable tech market. But here's the catch. While Apple's products are still widely popular, the company's growth rate has been slowing down. The smartphone market has matured, and Apple is facing stiff competition from other smartphone brands. The iPhone, while still a bestseller, doesn't have the same explosive growth it had in the early 2010s. And that's where things get interesting, because while Apple has been slowly cruising, NVIDIA has been blasting off. So, how did NVIDIA go from a company known for graphics cards to overtaking Apple as the world's largest company? First off, NVIDIA has made a strategic pivot. They're no longer just a gaming company. Over the last several years, NVIDIA has firmly placed itself at the heart of the artificial intelligence revolution. And here's the big reason why: graphics processing units, GPUs, are perfect for running AI and machine learning models. AI models need immense amounts of data processing to learn and make decisions. Traditional CPUs, central processing units, simply can't handle that kind of load. But GPUs are designed for parallel processing. They can perform many calculations at once, which makes them ideal for AI workloads. NVIDIA saw this early on and began tailoring their technology to power AI applications. And let me tell you, it paid off. And this is where things get interesting. NVIDIA's data center business has seen a massive increase in demand, especially as companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and even OpenAI need more and more powerful GPUs to run their AI models. We're talking about huge contracts, and it's helping NVIDIA rake in billions in revenue. Let's look at the numbers. As of 2024, NVIDIA has a market cap that has exploded to around $1.1 trillion, passing Apple in value for the first time. To give you a sense of scale, Apple's market cap is currently sitting at about $2.8 trillion, still massive. But NVIDIA has been growing at an incredible pace. In the last year alone, NVIDIA's revenue shot up by 40%, driven by surging demand for GPUs in AI-related industries. In their most recent earnings report, NVIDIA posted a $26.9 billion in annual revenue. Compare that to Apple, which reported $394 billion in revenue for the same period. So, Apple's still bringing in a ton of money, but the growth rates tell a different story. Now, let's break down profits. NVIDIA's net income for 2024 reached an astonishing $9.8 billion. That's a jump of nearly 100% compared to the previous year. Meanwhile, Apple's profits are no slouch either, coming in at around $100 billion in 2024. Their growth has slowed. Apple's profits have been more steady, with a relatively smaller increase year over year. NVIDIA's profits are soaring because they're riding the wave of AI's explosive growth. Data centers, autonomous vehicles, AI-powered healthcare, these industries are booming, and NVIDIA's GPUs are essential for everything from deep learning to running massive AI models. And it's not just tech companies that are relying on NVIDIA. Automotive companies like Tesla use NVIDIA chips for their self-driving systems. In healthcare, AI models that analyze medical data to detect early signs of disease rely heavily on GPUs. The sheer breadth of industries using NVIDIA's technology has opened up whole new revenue streams for the company. Here's something else worth noting. NVIDIA isn't just growing rapidly today. they're also investing in the future. Their acquisition of ARM Holdings, for example, will allow them to make a deeper push into mobile and embedded systems, making sure they're not just relying on the data center business. In other words, NVIDIA isn't just focusing on the now, they're thinking about how they can grow in the future. Meanwhile, Apple has continued to focus on its core products. They've been making strides in AI, but their investments are mainly geared towards making Siri smarter, enhancing their camera systems, and introducing features like Apple Vision Pro, which is their mixed reality headset. But for now, Apple's growth is still tied to their hardware sales, with new iPhones and Macs continuing to drive the bulk of their income. So, while Apple remains a giant in the consumer space, NVIDIA is now leading the charge in AI infrastructure. And in the world we're heading towards, one where AI, cloud computing, and autonomous systems are going to rule the day. That's an incredibly lucrative position to be in. Think about it. AI is the next big wave in tech. And the companies that have the hardware to power it will be the ones that benefit the most. And right now, that's NVIDIA. If AI continues to grow at its current pace, NVIDIA's dominance in the space is only going to become more entrenched. So, will Apple bounce back? Of course. They're still a powerhouse. They've got massive cash reserves, a loyal customer base, and they continue to innovate. But right now, in terms of growth and future potential, NVIDIA is riding the AI wave like no one else. As we move forward into this new era, NVIDIA is poised to become the standard in AI processing power, just as they've done with gaming. And that's why they've overtaken Apple in market cap, because the demand for their chips is only going to keep skyrocketing. So, what do you think? Are you surprised that NVIDIA has taken the lead over Apple? Can Apple regain its top spot? Or has NVIDIA already become the leader in the next chapter of tech? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss out on the latest tech news. Catch you in the next one.